Everyone, welcome back to Roughing the Competition. My name is Brant, and this is Trevor again. And this is going to be NFL Week 14, Part 2.
Yeah, we've already covered Part 1, and just to point out, Part 2 is sponsored by Dennis Crane. He is going to tell us who we thought they were. Alright, so let's kick it off, though, in the Who We Thought They Were series with the Colts and the Texans. Now, this could be a big matchup. Both teams are in the playoff hunt. Texans a little more secure than the Colts. Both teams coming off big win streaks. Texans is still going. Colts just lost theirs. Colts have a shot here to maybe pull the upset and end that wonderful streak.
I'm going to cheer the Colts on because I want them to win.
You just want to do that for Mason.
I like Andrew Luck. He's so nice. It's like, thank you for hitting me. But I'm going with the Texans here. They are playing on all cylinders right now.
Yeah.
That defense they're figuring it out with JJ and Clowney there, and it's starting to get pretty nasty.
It is. And let's not forget Matthew over the top. That seems to be kind of the shutdown valve. Having him back there at safety, it really just caps off a great defense. Yeah. But, my friend, it comes to an end. The Colts are playing with purpose. Now, I understand Jacksonville got them last week. I understand it was 6-zip and Jack Doyle is gone. But you know who's not gone? Eric Ebron. You know who likes to find the end zone a lot? Eric Ebron. Do you know who didn't get in the end zone this week? Eric Ebron. But do you know who's going to return the form and get there multiple times this week? Eric Ebron. I know I'm banking on one man here, but guess what? Texans, you played well, but I don't think you have an answer for Ebron. And each week, him and Luck find connections more and more. I think the Colts are destined to win this and climb back into playoff contention. I got the Colts.
Baby Gronk, huh?
Baby Gronk. All right, let's look at Chargers and Bengals. I ain't going to say nothing on the Chargers after last week. Brant's got enough on that. Bengals, though, you struggling? Dalton went to the IR. Do they have a chance against these Chargers?
They don't, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's not the Chargers' fault that the refs can't call a false start.
Oh, no.
I'm not going to say anymore. I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay.
But anyways, the Chargers are looking really good right now. Even without Gordon, they still have two formidable backs back there.
Yeah, Eckler and Jackson are amazing.
And Keenan Allen is just Keenan Allen. He's just a reception machine right now.
You would think you would have schemed for him.
Yeah. I thought we weren't going to bring it up anymore.
Oh, no, you're not. I still can.
But I'm going with Rivers is rolling here.
Oh, yeah, the Rivers keep on rolling. Last week, he went into 3 rivers and, well, showed that he was the 4th river and he was flooding the stadium. Oh. Yes, I've held off all week digging it in, but I might as well rub it in now.
No.
It's called a defensive scheme. Keenan Allen isn't a rookie. He's been there a while. You should have had one. All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop now because they'll meet again in the playoffs, and I'll save the rest of the material for then. Chargers big. All right, let's talk about a boring one. Broncos-Niners. Now, Broncos looked good last week, beat up the Bengals. Pretty injury-ravaged Bengals. The Niners, well, they're the Niners. Who's winning?
I'm going with the Broncos with their 4th straight victory here.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't see, the 49ers just aren't that good, so it's not because the Broncos are that much better or they're a great team. It's just because the 49ers don't know how to play football.
Yeah, if you go back and look at last week's episode with the Broncos, whenever we talked about them, I mentioned how close they've been in every game. They single-handedly probably have the toughest schedule in the whole NFL, and they have played it as well as any team could. Against teams that are just better than them, they've held true. Teams that are worse than them, they've taken care of business. And guess what? They're taking care of business again, and they're keeping those very slim playoff hopes alive. They're not dead in the water. They do have an offense. Their defense has played extremely well. This will continue that momentum rolling. Maybe dark horse candidate.
Kind of seems like it's the Broncos and the Ravens for that last spot.
Kind of, but teams like the Colts are hanging around there. Could make it interesting. All right. I'm going to let you just start this one off.
Okay.
Who do you think's pulling this one?
I'm picking the Eagles. And one of the main reasons why I'm picking the Eagles, because I'm tired of hearing, "We dem boys." They've won a couple games. Give them a freaking break. That's pretty much it, though. But with
That's
a win
all I
Monday, with win Monday for the Eagles, I think the Eagles and Carson Wentz they're starting to build a rapport with Golden Tate.
Yeah.
So I do. That's one. Okay, I gave an actual reason now.
Yeah, I've already said. I think for you, as being a Steelers fan, it's you hate the Ravens, you hate the Cowboys. It's plain and simple. You hate them both. For me, though, I'm a little less biased being a Lions fan. We hate pretty much everyone in the North, and also respect all the kings of the North because we clearly aren't there yet. But in this case, let's look at this game. This is the battle for the NFC East. Period. Don't want to hear anything else. The Redskins are dead in the water. The Eagles have rallied back, won a couple big games here to get back into this. Mm-hmm. The Cowboys have looked exceptional since the Cooper trade and look better each and every week. There will be blood in this game because these two teams absolutely hate each other, and the division is on the line. Whoever wins this game has control of it.
Eagles don't mess it up, please.
See, you say that, and you know the Eagles are actually the underdog here without question. The Cowboys just dominated the Saints. They didn't win. They dominated them. I don't care what the score looks like that. They own Drew Brees. Carson Wentz isn't Drew Brees. That offense isn't the Saints. So I feel bad for Philly because Tate's looked good. Him and Wentz are finding connections. He gets a second chance to beat up the boys, and I'm always rooting for my boy Golden. But it's not enough. The Cowboys, they're trying to save Garrett's job. Prescott's trying to prove that he's a $100 million quarterback. They're going to continue rolling, and we're going to have to deal with them in the playoffs. Yeah, the NFC playoff picture is starting to look pretty packed. But we'll take a break from that and look at this game. Steelers Raiders. I could dig in and point out how the Steelers are starting to fall off the wagon like a drunk visiting the bar on a college night. But I won't. And I won't point out how Oakland craps to bed every week, but yet somehow put up 33 points on Kansas City's god-awful defense. But do you think the Raiders have a chance?
You really going to ask me that question?
Well, I think it's only fair.
It's no James Conner, so I'm a little bit worried. I mean, you got the rookie coming in, Samuels. I hope he does well. He has been playing well in sparing time. I still don't know, though. I mean, I want my Steelers are going to win. I think the Steelers are going to win, but I think it's going to be a lot closer than I'm going to feel comfortable with.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the problem for you. It is going to be closer than you want, and a lot of that's going to do with Connor not being there.
Yeah.
However, these are the Raiders. And, I mean, logically, Chiefs beat you. They barely lose to the Chiefs. Therefore, they should either barely beat you or barely lose to you. Screw logic. It's the Raiders. They suck. Big Ben has a field day. This game ain't going to be close. It's going to be closer than you like because even if it was 60-0, you'd still have a problem with it because, well, you're playing the Raiders. But I think Ben's going to throw for 4 or 5 scores. Derek Carr is going to be lucky to see positive yardage because he's going to be on his back half the game. Steelers win big.
Woo! I don't think that came out of your mouth.
Oh, yeah, because it's the Raiders. Now for my matchup of the week because, well, it's my Lions.
And it's a winnable game.
We've talked about how much I don't like their management decisions, but before we get to my opinion on my Lions, because these are two teams I swore I never pick this season, who are you picking?
Going with the Lions.
Wow.
I haven't picked the Lions in a while.
Yeah, most people haven't.
I just think Lions did hang in tough with the Rams last week, and Stafford was playing well, exceptionally well, last week against a good Rams defense. I just think the Cards have too many issues.
But they beat the Packers.
And the Packers don't have their own issues?
Good point. But, you know what? I've been dogging my Lions for weeks. I have been. I don't like the Tate trade still, but the defense, since we added Snacks, has been playing pretty well. And Stafford, with literally pretty much no offensive weapons last week, Golladay was the only main starter from the beginning of the season still in the lineup. He held tough. He fought with the Rams. He was even driving in the fourth quarter to almost tie it. I mean, it was a fight. So I'm going to give it to him. I'm going to say that they beat up on Arizona. Stafford has a wonderful day. The team shows promise going into 2019. We'll see how it goes. But let's talk about our younger and better brother, the Bears, as they play the Rams in a battle of what could be the battle for the NFC. Yes, Saints fans, I said it, but you got to give these two teams a little bit of credit. So, who do you think is going to win this one?
I do have a quick question, though.
Yeah.
Ditka? Or Hurricane Ditka?
Hell, they're going to need Hurricane Ditka if they're going to compete with these Rams.
Exactly. I'm going with the Rams. I mean, I'd give them a chance if Trubisky was playing, but with Chase Daniels at the helm, I don't think they really stand a chance.
Yeah, I'd already say Trubisky's still up in the air. And, I mean, the injury may be worse than we think. I don't know. The Bears are kind of quiet on it, which they should be. He's got plenty of time to heal up. They have almost 2-game leads, game-and-a-half lead on the Vikings. And guess what? They're going to pick up a win. I know. I said I wanted to show him because he believes that the Rams are just going to run all over him. They're not, and here's why. This game isn't in L.A. It ain't sunny. It ain't 75 degrees. Jared Goff's hair isn't blowing in the wind. Gurley ain't running in that beautiful sunshine. It's going to be at Soldier Field. It's going to be frigid cold. There's probably going to be snow on the ground. And because of that, it's the Bears game.
You gave me goosebumps.
Yeah, the defense is going to control it. Chase Daniels is at least a veteran quarterback that doesn't turn over the ball a lot. So he'll control the game from that aspect. It'll be up to that defense, and it'll be up to Cohen and Howard to control this game in what's probably going to be nasty weather. I don't think the Rams are ready for it. We've seen holes in that offense, and we've seen that defense struggle this year. Mm-hmm. I think the Bears got this. Big win for the Bears. All right, let's go Monday night. Yeah, I just fast forward.
Monday?
6 days. Yeah.
Huh? Monday night,
Yeah, this is Monday night. They put these two teams on Monday night. Can you believe that?
Oh.
I know. Surprising. But these two are probably the two dark horses in the NFC. Both filled with talent, had early season struggles, rallied a bit of late. Which team do you think's in the better position here?
Vikings look like they, even though they've been winning, they look like they've been struggling to me.
Yeah,
I mean,
it hadn't been pretty.
The Seahawks are not struggling with anybody right now.
Not really, no.
I'm going with the Seahawks here. I mean, like I said, for looking good, Vikings haven't been looking good, and we don't like that.
Yeah.
Well, at least I don't. You probably enjoy them struggling.
Oh, I do. I love whenever everyone struggles. I love them all losing this weekend. It was the highlight of my week. Sorry, it's the truth. Yeah. For me, though, okay, I'm not a fan of the Vikings. NFC North, I hate the Bears the most, the Vikings second, Packers third. You probably hate the Packers the most, but God, you got to love Rodgers. Even whenever you hate him, you got to love him. Vikings, though, I think you found your formula on offense. Dalvin Cook's played well the past 2 weeks. Cousins has to get back to gunslinger mode a little bit. Seahawks defense probably isn't the game to do it, but I think it's the game he's going to do it. They're going to need this win. They're trying to keep pace with the Bears. If the Bears stumble against LA, this win makes it a half-game race going down to these final couple weeks.
Yeah.
I think the Vikings are going to give it all that they got. I mean, a win, too, also pretty much puts the Packers completely, it shuts the door almost 100% on Aaron Rodgers. There's no chance of him coming back and ruining their season for them.
No Baba Yaga this year.
No Baba Yaga this year. So the Vikings will get it done, I think. Seattle, I think they can afford to lose the game. And they've been hot of late. They'll stumble. So, yeah, I'm on Vikings here, and I think Dalvin Cook's the one to watch.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, folks.
Beep, beep, beep. That's all, folks.
Yep. All right, guys, you know the drill. Like us, follow us. Tell us what we did right. Tell us what we did wrong.
Tell us if we're idiots. Tell us if we're smart. I mean,
Yeah.
we already know he is an idiot. But
Hey, I may be an idiot, but I do make great calls. I mean, Harris for the Broncos.
Let's not talk about that. That's 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I know, but I called it.
All right, guys.
Called it on the goal line.
We'll talk to you guys later.
See ya.